Glenn Warner, GorillaMaker.com. Today we're looking at some practical stuff. I had a client send me this bushing, and it's, as you can tell, it's all broken up. Flexes a little bit right there in that little groove. You take this bushing and you expand it about this far, and you can slip it over a rod and then slide it into an assembly. They described it to me. The machine's about $1,000 sign cutter. It stands up on a wall so it doesn't take up a lot of space. A sign person can slide a large panel in there and then cut it to the right dimensions for the sign that they're trying to manufacture. So the sign cutter rig they have is very, very, very old, and it's been discontinued about 10 years ago. They've had it for a little over 30 years, and they don't want to replace it. But it doesn't cut accurately without this bushing in there. So they mailed me the bushing. I looked at it. I drew it up in Tinkercad. Tinkercad is an online program, very easy to use. After I drew it up, as you can see in the drawing, it was just a few objects in order to produce this. This is what we printed off of our GM 3D 500. The quality is unbelievable. The lines are nice and tight, very, very smooth. It's a beautiful part, and it printed out very nice. Has a lot of flexibility to it, so you can get it up over top the shaft to get it back on there. Turned out very well. So I printed out 4 of these for the company, so all 4 of them would be identical. In the email that they sent me, they told me that they only had, this was the best one that they had. The other ones were completely shattered, so I took all my measurements off of this. This was the first one that I printed. I've already sent the client the other 4 that they needed, and they was quite happy with that. So when you're thinking about 3D printing, and you see all the cool things that we print, you know, we print the heads, we print the snowmans, we print the fun-looking skulls, you know, we print our own minions. The minions are wonderful when they come out. You know, all the things that we print out, you know, you can have a lot of fun with your 3D printer. You can do a lot of good. You can do a lot of maintenance to machines. You can build a lot of discontinued parts. Now, what I charged them to engineer this was not very much money in comparison to what they had to spend on a new sign cutting machine. And they already have this installed, and it already works the way they want it to. So think outside the box. Don't let anything get in your way of making a part. You can make it in a Tinkercad. You can make it in a SolidWorks. You can make it into 123 3D. Some of those programs are free, some of them are paid. Anything you can export an STL file, you can print. I'm Glenn Warner, GorillaMaker.com. Think bigger, think professional, and always unleash your gorilla.